Hello, everyone. So, one of the biggest problem we have in Nigeria, honestly, is this lack of either should I call it critical thinking, lack of understanding. If there's anything that will cause another civil war in Nigeria, it's absolutely this lack of understanding. As in, literally, you're speaking plain English, yet people don't understand what you're saying, or they twist it into one thing or the other. So yesterday, there's been this issue that has been going on between Ireti Kingibe and Wike, and also within the Senate, because the Senate president has been extremely disrespectful to Ireti Kingibe, Senator Natasha, Senator Ireti, and all of that, and the way he has, spoken over them. Even the other time, he had to apologize over something that he has said to Senator Akpoti, that's Natasha Akpoti. And so she had, stormed out of the Senate because she was talking about a certain building that Wike had marked for demolition. There has been a lot of reports that Wike is actually, collecting lands from people, grabbing lands for people, and giving them to his friends and cronies and all of that. So that whole conversation. So I put it so went on one of the reports. So I was like, that's my senator, because I live in Abuja, and of course that's where I vote. Although during Edo election, all of a sudden they gave me, hey, Lord have mercy, they gave me a polling unit in Edo State and said that was the result of the polling unit. I did not kinika. I normally vote in Abuja. So Ireti Kingibe is my senator. So I was not like, oh, that's my senator. We voted and defended the vote, and she's doing well. And I'm like, we need more activists, advocates in the National Assembly. We need people with coconut hair to go into the National Assembly and literally disrupt it for good for Nigeria. Then I think that was no, that was day before yesterday that I did that tweet. Then yesterday, I woke up, I saw a tweet that someone had done, oh, Aisha, do you now see what I should, because I actually did reply that tweet. So let me, in short, instead of just speaking from off my head, let me go and see if I can actually uh if I will be able to see it. Okay, yeah, I've seen the tweet. So this is the tweet. Let me read exactly what I said on that tweet. I said, we must take advocacy and activism to the National Assembly. We need people with coconut head there. That was what I said, though. Because, okay, so the headline to which I was reporting to had said Senator Ireti Kingibe, representing the FCT, staged a walkout after being prevented from presenting a motion. Some lawmakers argued that she should be heard and allowed to move her motion. The senator resolved to probe the demolitions in FCT. So that's when I talked about, oh, we must take advocacy and activism to that National Assembly. We need people with coconut head there. So this one seemed to say, ma, I hope you now realize your mistake and regret your words when you attempted to water down activism and activists, claiming we needed more active citizens. You are in the wrong camp with political hustlers, not citizens who are ready for new Nigeria. I hope you wake up soon. As in, then he now put out this a headline where they say Labour Party lawmakers had they come to APC, and then he put out another picture of Peter Obi, where he had visited Afe Babalola. In all of these cases that were going on, he went to Ekiti, saw Afe Babalola, and also saw Dele Farotimi. So I now said, sir, Nigeria needs more active citizens and not activists. Political hustlers are controlling your life, and they are putting out policies destroying your life, and you still think you're better than they are. I wouldn't want to wake up on the side you are on. Active citizens mean citizens have voices, not dependent on you to be their voice. So I usually will say this thing. So I say, look, Nigeria does not need more activists. I even used to put the word more. I said Nigeria does not need more activists. So what does that tell you? There are enough activists in Nigeria. What we need are active citizens. People must understand that their voice is valid and they must speak up on issue. And so, how is that not something that someone understand to turn it to, oh, you water down activists, you should not be with political hustlers? They are the ones who know, they are the ones who know activists who are activists and that should do politics. And then the rest of us, if we attempt to do politics or mingle with, no, we are not supposed to. They are the ones who, sitting on that sanctimonious throne that a lot of people do. Having And there are some people that for them they want to be the voice of the people. Like I always say, I don't want to be the voice of the people. I want the people not to need my voice. When people have capacity to do a lot of things, they don't need anybody to speak for them, and then more voices will be heard. I will give you an example. If there's anyone that knows me on Twitter, I literally sometimes I have to be fighting like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battles at the same time, literally on that Twitter, because me, I'm like, on my watch on this Twitter, you people are not going to get away with some of the propaganda you do, with the psychophancy and the lies you tell. So I'm literally like, I'm talking about like 5 years ago, you know, 4 years ago, even 3 years ago, but in the last 2 years or thereabout, I can be on Twitter and not even bother to talk, because there are so many active voices now that are taking on issues. Since after NSAS, that was when we had a lot of, especially the youth, more, more, how do I put it, more active, taking on issues, advocating on issues, refusing to allow things just to be. So in that way, I don't even need to talk much. There are certain things on Twitter, an issue will be happening, I will even talk about it, best voices. That's the way it should be. But there are some people who feel that they want to remain the voice. Everybody that wants to have a voice must come through there. I'm not interested in that one. I keep saying I don't want to be anybody's voice. I want people to not need my voice. Sometimes even when people have issues, you call them and you're like, okay, come and sit down. Okay, this is how you can advocate for this thing. This is how it can be done. Come and be part of it with them. Do you know some people will say no? Oh no, we don't want to be this. You go and do it. There was one particular one. Someone came to me that, oh, they had shops in that particular place, that they wanted to come and take it away from them, the shops and everything. I'm like, okay, fine. First of all, one thing that I don't do, I don't break news. Even if you come and tell me something has happened, you will not hear it in my mouth first. I'm not interested in, oh, I'm the one that have this inside knowledge. I don't do it. You come and meet me, I always tell you, go and meet the media. I can link you up with any of those, because I have connection in the media. At least I know some of them, whether it's Sahara reporters, whether People's Gazette, whatever. So meet them. They are journalists. They will verify, because first of all, I don't have time to go and be verifying whatever news you are putting out to me. And even if I'm not just interested in, I'm the one breaking it. But the moment it is media picks it up, I will take it from there. Like if you see most of the things, we know when I'm doing my videos and I talk, I refer to newspapers, I refer to reports that I talk, I refer to the media that is out there. Sometimes I will see certain news. If the mainstream media have not picked it up, I will even talk about it, because I don't know whether it has been verified. So I always say, like, okay, go. So she came with this. I said, okay, first of all, fine, go and meet, have an interview, let this media carry this story, let them be able to. She was like, oh no, that she cannot be part of it. And that's okay, no problem. You can be anonymous. Yes, and they will always say their source. They don't have to give your name. If you don't want your name to be there, oh no, that I should. I was like, now you get problem. Now they do. Now another person want me come they talk. I like, if you are not ready to, do that thing. And then there are some stories, of course, that they will carry and come and meet you, that this, meanwhile it is not. They are looking for who they're going to either set up or something. I said, me, I'm not interested in breaking news. I've never been one person that, oh, I'm the one that know it all, I'm the one that know the story, I'm the one that I don't. When media pick it up, me, I will put my head on that thing. And the person, she refused. That was how I just left the issue. I was like, okay, fine. If you have the issue, you don't want to talk about it, okay, let's move on. So for me, I feel if you have people who are empowered, people who are active, people who can do it themselves, people, so your own is that you are adding, not that people will just sit down and abdicate their voices. They feel they are helpless, they cannot be a voice, and it's other people that have to keep talking about it. So that's why I will always say Nigeria does not need more activists. Nigeria need more active safety. And that was what this particular person took, and he turned it into something else. Apart from that, there was another one again that came to almost in an insulting manner, but I usually know the camp that they come from. They that feel that they are the activists in Nigeria, carry the activism and be doing it. Me, I am not. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching.